What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 100. What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 100 of Brown Baggin It. Wow, 100 episodes. Kevin guessed somewhere around 130 wines. I still can't get anyone to come on with me and film, so it's still me by myself. So as far as doing something special tonight, we got 3 wines. Hopefully all really solid. We'll see what happens. We're gonna get into wine number 1. For episode 100. We're doing red. My guess is we're gonna do red across the board. Light ruby color. Medium ruby color. Nice nose. Kind of fresh cherries. A little sawdust. Just a hint. A little cocoa on the nose too. What we're gonna do is we're gonna taste through the wines. I'm gonna order them, rank them, guess what they are. My guess is they're the same varietal, so we should be able to nail that one out. Where they're from, who knows? We can figure that one out too. We're gonna rank them, reveal them. We find out who's bringing value and who's not. Episode 100. Very big mouthfeel. No, not much tannin, but as far as fruit goes, tons of fruit. Very round. Getting that forest floor thing throughout. Some herbs. I think this is a very solid wine. It's not over the top for me, but I like it. Okay, I got my notes there. Boom. Wine number 2. Episode 100. Do a rinse. Ooh, the color difference here. Yikes. Inkier on this one. I'm getting like a lot of fruit, almost like it was cooked on the nose, like cooked plum. I'm getting some like little cooked apple. Not like the first one, which is more like fresh fruit. This is like, you know, you're making dessert. I'm getting a lot of pine too, which is kind of weird to me. Mediocre nose on right now. Mediocre on the nose. Incredibly sweet mouthfeel. I gotta tell you, if I thought I knew what the wines were on wine number 1, wine number 2 is completely throwing me off. Unripened almost fruit. I'm getting like a green kind of like kiwi thing, like a Twizzler thing going on with like a starburst, like a cherry starburst, Twizzler, cooked fruits. Not loving it. It's got like a rubbery finish to it. Feels like this could almost be from like Australia or something. Like it's Australian Shiraz. So we're gonna need a nice rinse here. Wine number 3, episode 100. You know, this looks like it's almost got. Yeah, this is. I mean, these 2 and 3 are not even the same ballpark. You got a nice light, medium/light ruby color going on here with a little coppering on the edges, which makes me, you know, which tells you the wine is 2-3 years older than the other 2, because you didn't get any of that out of there. Probably also means it's a little more expensive, a little more well-made. Expensive is not always the indicator, but a lot more earthy notes on this wine. Nice. A lot of notes. This is the most complex wine of the 3. Good acidity, but it's a little mellower. Tannin structure similar to the first wine, but rounder finish, more balance, a little cinnamon, a lot more complexity on the mouthfeel. Really makes you want to drink more and have this with some food. I gotta tell you, this is great. It's a very well-made wine. could use some decanting. So I know where we're at varietally, if we're doing a similar varietal. This middle one really threw me off because it's not like the end caps here, 1 and 3. I think what we're doing here is we got Pinot Noirs across the board. I'm gonna have a little fun here. I'm gonna throw vintage. On these wines. So, worst wine for me overall. Wine number 2. Didn't love it. In fact, don't think I would ever buy it. I don't care if it was $4, $6. I think there's better, probably $12 wines out there for sure that you can find that a lot of people would enjoy drinking. This is definitely a sweet style. It's probably a style that a lot of other people will like. My guess is it's a large national brand wine. So to me, this is sort of a step up from a Yellowtail Shiraz, but there's no way it's Shiraz based on these other two unless they're throwing something weird in here, and that wouldn't be very fun in episode 100. So I'm gonna say about $12.99. It's a California Pinot with probably not a designation of any sort, and maybe it's a red blend. I don't know. These could be red blends, but I really feel strongly about these two being Pinot Noir. So number 1, worst rated wine, 6.4, $12.99. California Pinot, vintage, doing vintage today, special edition, 2017, California Pinot Noir. What do we got? Well, not a big endorsement, you can say that. 2017 Meiomi Pinot Noir, Monterey County, Santa Barbara County, and Sonoma County. Meiomi, meaning coast. In the language of the California Wapo tribe, they would probably be a little disappointed in the wine named after the California Wapo tribe. They sell a ton of this. We sell a ton of this. People love this wine. It is what it is. I would never recommend it to somebody unless they're saying, I want a sweeter Pinot Noir. There we go. And we got one for you. All right, going into what I thought is a very solid wine, probably fairly inexpensive. I was gonna put a price point of $17.99 on this. I think it's very well made. I'm giving it an 8.5. This is the first wine we tried. I think this is a Sonoma Pinot Noir. So I'm still saying it's California, but I'm gonna say this one has a real vineyard designation. Sonoma County. This is real Sonoma, 2016, 8.5 out of 10 at, what'd I say, $17.99? Ooh, it's 2017. Without a specific region designation, just California, 2017 Pinot Project, Pinot Noir, $14.99? $13.99. This is a steal. 8.5 out of 10. I got a new recommendation for people out there. 8.5 out of 10 Pinot Project without. That's how you get to $13.99. Is you don't designate where you're getting the grapes from, so you can get that price point down, and maybe in certain years source it from different places. Gives you some flexibility, but they're still delivering quality. I mean, the difference here is quite massive. 6.4, $20. Everybody buys this, where you got what I would consider, same vintage by the way, 2017. They're probably sourcing fruit from the same areas, but the process is different. They're buying less of it. They're probably doing less to it, and you're ending up with a better product so far. So Pinot Project, well done. On to wine number 3, the highest rated wine. So what did I like about this? I feel like we popped into Oregon here. We could be in California because of the other two Pinot Noirs, but I would think that they would throw a little bit different in there. The mouthfeel, the kind of the color, and the whole package led me to Oregon. I'm gonna say this wine is expensive because we're at $20 here. I was saying this. I wrote on the back here $45. I'm gonna say it's 2015 vintage. Oregon Pinot Noir. I gave this 9.2 I haven't gone over 9 in a long time. Did I go? I haven't been over 9 in a while? Months. Been over 9 in months. This is really good, well made. The highest score ever I think I have is a 9.3, maybe a 9.4. So this is really high up there. 9.2, well made wine. This wine's ready to drink now. I liked it a lot. I'm gonna say 45 bucks. Yeah, that's a good wine. That's really good. There you go. Oh man, it's not Oregon. Sometimes I screw this one up. Sometimes I see Anderson Valley as Oregon. 2015, it's even older than that. 2013, this is really well-made wine. I believe the 2 winemakers here at this winery are women. I don't know if it's the winemakers or the owners. Well, this is anyways, here's the wine. 2013 Anderson Valley. I mean, you can't even, what do we have, like 5 bottles of this on the shelf? 2013 Anderson Valley Pinot Noir from WindRacer. 2 women winemakers, I believe. Really well-made wine. Their Anderson Valley Chardonnay, which I think was kicking around like the 2015 vintage, to me was spectacular. This wine is great. Price point on this is $44.99, right on the number, on the screws. WindRacer 2013 Anderson Valley Pinot Noir, delicious. 9.2 out of 10, one of the highest scores we've ever had on here. 45 bucks. So double the price of the Meiomi, but 3 times the quality. I mean, this is spectacular wine. The Pinot Project, you know, not to hate on Meiomi here, but I mean, it's the big guy, right? It's the big guy in the room, so you can kind of pick on him. So episode 100 in the books, over 130 wines. This was pretty cool tasting. It's really interesting to get sort of smaller production. I mean, granted, this is owned by Jackson family. I believe this is a Jackson family property. So it's not like these are little small winery. I mean, these guys got money behind them too. Pinot Project. Who makes that, Connor? It's just their brand?
It's their brand, yeah.
So this is just a private label from Skurnik that they have made for them. So episode 100 in the books. We hope you continue to watch. Thanks for the support. Share this if you're feeling 100. It's pretty corny. Come by and see us. West Hartford, Farmington. Cheers.